light it. I pray for justice for all of the injustices that's going on, all the things that's going on in the courthouse, the house, the lawsuit, everything. I just want justice for all of the injustices. People are evil, and it's usually the people that are closest to you that are capable of doing you the most harm. It's somebody that you love, somebody that you care for. That's the one that's able and capable of doing you the most harm. And it's like, I just want justice for all of the injustices. I just want to be free from all of the shit. I could be free from all the shit because I stay away from everyone. But it's like, I need justice for all of the injustices that's going on. And the courthouse is a big part of everything. The unified court system is a part of everything because they're connected to everything. They're changing information, they're losing contracts. It's because of what they do. And nobody does their job, nobody checks, and it's just like, what else has to happen? Like, what else has to happen for somebody to actually do their job? It's just like, wow, But all I pray for is justice. I talk to God. Thank God I'm alive, you know. But I pray for justice. Like, I just want things to be resolved. I want things to be known. I want everyone to know, like, what the hell is going on and the levels of crime. Because it's not a petty crime. It's just some high level shit. And it's just like, wow. They into some big things because they're educated criminals with masters and doctrines and PhDs. These are educated people doing big crimes. And they think that they're going to get away with it because they're so smart. They think that they're going to get away with crime. A crime is a crime, and you still got to do time for that crime that you commit. It may not be a petty crime, but when it's a bigger crime, you end up doing more time in jail. But it's like, you can't help everyone. I can't help everyone. I could tell you the law, but that don't mean you're gonna listen to what I'm saying. You're not gonna listen to, there's consequences to every crime. Petty thieves, you get off. You go to jail, you get right out. But when you do something big, yeah, there's no saving them. They ruined their whole entire life by trying to trick people, trying to commit a crime that is like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that they did all this stuff. And it's, how could you can't even help them even if you wanted to. Punishment comes in sickness. It comes in your health, you know? It comes, supernatural things happen, a series of unfortunate events. That's what ends up happening. It ends up being supernatural. You can't prove it. You don't understand why, or you'll know why because you're doing something. You know, it's not right. It's against everything. And there's no way to get them. Supernatural things just start happening, and it's just like, oh, well, like, you can't prove it. You can't prove it, can't explain it. It just happens, and you just gotta look at it happen and be like, okay. But you'll know why it happened. You'll understand why it happened. It's not my problem. Some people go to jail, they die in jail. Some people, a lot of things happen to people, and it's like, oh, that's their karma, or that's, why it happened. It's because of what they did, you know. Whatever happens to them is justified because of what they did in real life. The crimes can be so heavy, and it's not hard to prove. If people were to actually sit there and do their job, yeah, it's not hard to prove what the hell is going on is there. It just takes time and patience to go through the paperwork, go through the files, go through the mainframe and see what the hell happened and who did what, and but nobody wants to do their job. I keep saying nobody does their job. This has been going on since the 60s, the 70s. Like nobody does their job. Maybe in 2025, people will actually get up and do their job. Like things will change and people will actually do their job. That's my petition. My petition for justice. I just want justice for all of the injustices that's going on. All of the injustices that's going on with myself, you know? And the return to senders, I do them every day because they're working. They're working. I can't prove it. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know. But I gotta protect myself. That's all I can do is just protect myself and pray things come to light. Like I just want things to come to light, people to do their jobs and like everything's just gonna come out and everything that has been taken to be returned to me. And the criminals in jail. And it's like I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm not gonna feel sorry. It's just it didn't have to be this way. That's the whole thing. It didn't have to be this way. But they made it this way. And they made things harder for themselves. And it's just like, wow, they lost so many people in their lives because of all the things that they're doing. And it's just, they don't realize what they're doing to themselves. They don't realize the black magic and how it's affecting their life and the people that they love. But it's like, you know what? Mind your business, Garcia. That's not your problem. So leave with love, leave with love, leave with love. Mind your business. Stay calm. There's always something good that happens. So it's like, life goes on. And, I can't be stressed out. We're still in the 8-8 portal. It's still open. And it's like, I have to stay in a high vibration. I can't be feel no kind of way. I can't be angry. I can't be upset. I can't be sad. No, I gotta keep my vibe high and keep moving forward because I want something to happen. I want things to move in my favor. Leave it love. Bye.